HCGers and YouTubers. I'm here today. I'm so excited. I found out something. This camera right here that gives me such quality pictures, I just found out how to delete everything off the memory so that I can have more minutes, because I didn't know how to do that. And so now that I have found out, I'm like, got 38 minutes. I'm not going to talk that long though. I just wanted to tell you guys I was so excited, because now I have high quality. Like the ones I did yesterday was just like so poor quality with the other camera. So I'm just so excited. I wanted to tell you guys a few things today. Look what came in the mail. My HCG. And as y'all can see, it has on there doctor recommended. Haha. I thought that was a good touch when they put that on there. You probably can't read it. Anyway, it came in the mail, and this is the 2-ounce bottle. It's the big one, so this should last me 41 days. Yay! I wanted to tell you guys a few things about, I know some of you guys have been asking about the different correction days. So I wanted to just read off a few of what those are for all the new HCGers out there. And I want to give a few tips. Another one of the young ladies on YouTube yesterday, you know, she was wondering why her, when she woke up in the morning, her, she hadn't been lost anything. So I suggested that maybe she was, she said she had been drinking her water and coffee throughout, you know, the day and the night. And so as a rule of thumb, I always stop eating by 6 or 7, and I also stop drinking all my water by 6 or 7. I make sure all of my water that I'm supposed to drink is in me before 7 o'clock. So that, so through the night or whatever, you will have a nice total in the morning. I mean, on the scale, it won't be, you will have a real total, because all the excess water has been drained out. So don't drink all through the night your water, and don't eat all through the night. So I stopped drinking by 6 or 7, and I stopped eating by 6 or 7. Okay? I hope that helps some of you guys out there. Another thing is the different correction days. Well, I'm just going to talk about the ones that I have used. I know it's more out there, but I haven't, I have had the apple days, and the apple days just consist of 6 large apples throughout the day, anytime that you want them. But it's with minimum amount of water. Like only when you're about, your throat is so parched, you do a sip or two, but no guzzling, no extra water, no drinking all your water for the day. And then the next day you should have a 1 to 2 pounds loss. And so my scare was, when I was trying that technique to see, I was scared that, well, when I get the water back in, all of the extra weight will come off that I just lost. No, it didn't. It stayed off. So I liked the apple day as well. I think on apple day I wasn't as hungry either, but like I said, it's a satisfaction I get when I get the fast days. So even on my apple days, although you do have 1 or 2 pounds release, but you still don't have a feeling of satisfaction, and then you can't drink the water all day. Now we know that apples does have water content, after it breaks down, but not a lot. Okay, so that's your apple day. 6 large apples throughout the day, anytime you want it, with minimum amount of water. And then the protein days, I have heard protein days done a variety of ways. With like the steak days, I have did a steak day where you have 3 to 4 ounces of the steak, lean. I think it's supposed to be lean. Within the day, 3 times a day, with very minimum amount of vegetables. If you don't have to have vegetables, you don't have to. But definitely no fruits or marble toast and nothing like that. So 3 ounces of steaks throughout the day, 3 times a day. And very, very minimum vegetables, if not any. Okay, so, but for me, on my protein day, I literally only do the I do chicken 3 times a day. But then I have heard of others doing eggs, 6 to 12 eggs throughout the day, whether scrambled or boiled. So I haven't did the egg day. I have did the chicken day, and I have did the steak days. They work for me, but not like big time like what the fat fast has done and what the apple day does. So those are that, and let's see. I think that's it. Huh? I know, it looks like I had a lot of stuff down here to talk about. So anyway, those are the correction days for those of you who are asking the questions about what are the correction days. Those are the 3 that I know about. I have heard of others, but I just don't know those too good yet. Did I talk about the fat fast? Probably not. Well, the fat fast for me is, from what I heard from the crew, you usually go to 1,000 calories. Sometimes I have heard 1,000 to 1,200, but I always try to stay around 1,000 on a fat fast day, and 75 to 90% of the food that you eat within that day is fat. I have actually gotten up close to 90% of that day fat, because I can literally just get up and I don't drink. I mean, I drink my water, but I know I probably get knocked on the head for this or get some comments, but the Rockstar, I wish I can go get it. It's the Rockstar, but it got L-carnitine, it got yoba mate tea, the green tea extract. It has the B vitamins. It has the caffeine of a cup of coffee, or about 16 ounces of coffee, which is everything that you actually drink on your fat fast day. It already have it in the Rockstar energy drink, the sugar-free one. Now, the only thing that I don't know really about is the sugar, what type of sugar. Probably the aspartame, which is not good. But I'm going to tell you something. The Rockstar energy drink, for me, I can drink half of that in the morning. I don't eat until about 2 or 3 o'clock within the day, because it suppresses. I heard somebody say that the caffeine, causes water retention. I did not ever hear that, because if you think about pampering and our Midol, they actually use caffeine in there as a diuretic. And if you look up caffeine benefits, it will tell you caffeine is a diuretic, not a water retention. I don't know if other elements go in that and make you retain water, but for me, when I'm on Tom, I make sure I take the Motrin, the Midol, or the Pamprin, because they have the caffeine in there, which actually help your body not to hold on to the water, the bloating. So that Rockstar on Tom. Rockstar it's awesome, because I don't know what I just did there. Sorry, you guys. Don't forget that one. But the Rockstar energy drink for me is like a plus. It has the green tea extract. It has the caffeine in it. It has the B vitamins. It has the L-carnitine. It has everything that you usually take on your regular mornings before you eat up at 1 o'clock. So when I take that, a half of, because it's like 16 ounces, I take like 8 ounces of that in the morning, and I'm telling you, it knocks out my hunger completely. The Rockstar energy drink, sugar-free. So from there, on my fat days, I go from that energy drink, and then around about 1 or 2, I force myself to eat by 2, because I'm like, that's ridiculous. I'll do either the peanut butter cream cheese, the peanut butter cream cheese delight, I call it, or I'll do the strawberry cream cheese delight. I'll do that one in the when I first eat, and then I can go for hours without eating. Now this is to let you guys know, when you are doing a fat fast and you do eat that much fat, just your diet is consistent of that much fat, I instantly had to go like, I felt my stomach like rumbling, like, uh-oh. Miss HCG girl talked about that. And another thing, I started getting really inner body hot. I'm like, oh my God, I'm hot. So I can tell my body just kicked in like ketosis, like Cause like in my peanut butter delight, I have like a tablespoon and a half of the cream cheese, 3 tablespoons of the sour cream, and then I'll have 1 tablespoon of the peanut butter and 1 tablespoon of the MCT oil. And your body instantly, once hit with all of that fat, it's just something happened and you have to run to the potty. So I was at the pool the other day and I'm eating on my peanut butter delight, watching my kids playing the pool, and it's like rumble, rumble. I'm like, ah! So I run up to the clubhouse. I'm like, OMG. Okay, enough of that. So I'll do either the peanut butter delight or I'll do the strawberry delight. I did a video on that. I'll put it as a response so y'all can see how I made that. And so what I do is, whether it's the strawberry cream cheese delight or the peanut butter delight, I'll use 3 or 4 strawberries for the strawberry cream cheese delight, and for the peanut butter, I'll use 1 tablespoon. And I'm telling you, it's just so everything I ever desired. Especially the strawberry one. I love it so much. 3 tablespoons of that sour cream, 1.5 tablespoon of the cream cheese, 3 to 4 strawberries, a tablespoon of the Truvia, tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half, and your MCT oil. And only do that 2 times in a day. Now I have heard some of the other ones talk about how they eat it every 2 hours within the day. Well, once I take my Rockstar, I'm not hungry throughout the morning, so I don't even eat the whole morning through up to 2 o'clock. My first meal is, like right now, my first meal is going to be around about 1 or 2, and I'm going to have that cream cheese delight, okay? And then I'm going to go another hour, so before 6 or so, by 5:30, I'll eat my second one, the peanut butter delight, and I'm done for the day. I mean, I'm literally that satisfied. I'm not lying. So, the Fat Fast days for me, I love them even more than the VLCD. I eat less food, but it's more filling for me. And now, I'm not fast fasting the whole VLCD, so don't think that I told you guys I was breaking the stall because I was using the HCG hormone free. So, and I was stalling real bad. So I noticed when I did the Fat Fast, it had me stabilizing and not fluctuating up and down with the weight. But now that I have my HCG, I can probably return back to my normal VLCD, 500 calories, and then continue to descend. So, I'm so happy. I want you guys, the reason why I'm happy is because I feel like I can literally just do this. I have been just so motivated for all of you guys, all the new people out there in YouTube land who's doing HCG, the Facebook friends now. I'm back on Facebook. I was gone for a while, about 5 months, and I can't believe how everything changed. My girlfriend was the one who told me about Nili, Slim Steve's HCG girl. Not HCG girl, Nili, because I knew about this HCG girl. And Diablo, I think it was. HCG Besties, I think I said that. But it was a lot of new people. I'm like, dang it, I am so left behind. And so I had to go get an art. I'm like, oh my God, it's amazing how life just keeps going when you stop, you know? And so I felt just energized that, man, I just felt energized that I can just do it. I can get to where I want to be. I'm so motivated right now. This new Fat Fast thing has been like the kicker for me because, you know, even if I, was stalled out, sometimes I would have a 5-day stall and could not break it. But, and seriously, that's what I would have those. But now that I have a Fat Fast, thank you, Nili, and all you awesome people who talked about that, because now that seemed to break my stall. I'm just so happy. Okay, I know. Most people would be like, I didn't I would hate to be around you in the morning because I'm serious. I wake up just like, you know, this is Mild. My husband be looking like, what's wrong with you? I'm going to tell you my secret why I'm so happy. I'm going to tell you why I'm as joyful, because it was I can just be real with you guys. It was a season in my life where I was very depressed. For 8 years of my life, I was depressed because I really had a really bad skin disease, the eczema. And when I started having my babies, it covered me from my head to my toes. I was literally like 4 shades darker. I was black. My skin was literally as black. I know y'all won't believe it now, but I have pictures I can show you that my skin was completely black. The eczema had eaten out my hair. I could not ever think about wearing shirts and stuff like this to show my skin. It was so disgusting. And that was over 8 years of my life. Each time I had a baby, the eczema exacerbated even more. And I'm telling you, it was a really bad, depressing time for me because I love people. I feed off the energy of people. And that's the gifting that God has given me. And so when I wasn't able to do that for all those years, I got very depressed. But when God delivered me and healed my body, thank you, Jesus. This is my testimony. Seriously, when He healed my body, He said He was taking the depression that I had and He was giving me joy again. And from that time on, He wanted me to call myself Miss Joyful because that's what He had done for me. And so when y'all wonder, what in the world are you always smiling about? I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to not be depressed no more. I'm happy to, be able to wear short sleeves, shirts. I'm happy my skin has returned to its color. I'm just so thankful to Almighty God and His Son, Jesus Christ, for what He did for me on the cross. When He died for me, He didn't only die for my sins, but He died for my healing. The Bible said He died for my sins. He traded my sinful nature for His righteousness. And now I can put on His righteousness, which is right standing with God. And not only that, but He healed me. He healed me of my disease, the eczema, which I thought I just wanted to die some days. I just didn't want to live with it anymore. But He took it away. And I'm so eternally grateful to God the Father and His Son Jesus for what He did for me on the cross. And so for all of you guys who don't know Jesus, I'm telling you, He's an awesome person to look into, okay? I'm sorry for all you guys who I don't like that spooky Christmas stuff. But I just have to let you know why I'm happy all the time. That's the truth. That's who I am. That's the reason I'm happy, because of God and His Son Jesus. He gave me a reason to smile. When everything around me even seemed tore up, but I'm smiling in the inside. It's a joy that you cannot explain until you experience it yourself. Okay, bye. I love you guys. I really love you guys. Okay, bye-bye.